Hello and welcome to the real episode 10 of Feed the Beast Infinity Evolve Skyblock. In the last episode it was actually episode 9 but I called it episode 10. That's one of those things when you unscript the thing. Starting off, I moved the rock crusher. It was over where the lasers were before. I moved it here and I added some extra cobblestone there because I did find that when I ran to this edge here it turned me into sausage meat. So I added a sort of like making it sort of like a H or an I, if you look at it that way, I suppose. So I added those on. Today we're looking at getting a jetpack sorted, but before I do that I've also made this little contraption here because you're going to need Netherack or crushed Netherack for certain items. Basically lava gets pumped into this tank and then gets pumped into this stone barrel, and in here I'll put redstone, and the redstone feeds into the lava and you end up with Netherack, and then it's a bit of a distance. But I've only just built this as a test really, and you put the crushed Netherack in a sifter, and it's quite rare to get stuff out of it. You have to put a lot in to get even this. I put about 20 Netherack in and I ended up with that. Okay, so let's get on to the jetpack. Jetpack takes quite a few resources. I mean, if I type in redstone jetpack on there, quite a few things you need. Leadstone thruster. Look at this, it all looks confusing. First time you build it probably is, but I've got the leather strap sorted, so I can take that. This will build 2 steam dynamos. You only need one of these to make 6, so that's alright. And then you place just 2 of those. You should get the 2 leadstone thrusters. And then this is the leadstone flux capacitor. And then you just put everything that you've made surrounding 4 lead ingots, and there you go. You got the jetpack. Put it on. You wear it as a chest piece, and then you need to refuel it. And a jetpack fueler, they're dead easy to make actually. Spell it right. Yeah, just a couple of yellow and iron ingots and a stick. And the way those work is you should be able to just go to one of these that's outputting power, and if you see in the top left hand corner, you fill your jetpack fuel up to 100. I think toggle hover mode, so there you go. That's better. It is a bit noisy. There is a way in the client to options. Yeah, there is a way that you can turn the noise off. I'll figure that out in the next episode. But there you go, we have flight now. How cool is that? And at the moment this is pretty slow. You don't hover for a while. You more or less sort of fall gracefully, but fairly quick. but you can upgrade your jetpack, and the more you upgrade it, the faster you can fly and the more you can hover. The thing is now is we can safely sort of build another level below. There we go. And jetpack fuel is now at 67%, so all you need to do is just draw more power out of that. Oh, there's no power coming out of that one. There you go. Back to 100. Okay, so next up is I've been busy building a few more machines, and oh, the sawmill. I've got to show you the sawmill. Bloody love this thing. At the moment. So with Infinity Evolved Skyblock, 1 oak wood will do 2 oak wood planks, which is 2 less than a normal vanilla. But in the sawmill, just place your oak wood in there. Where's it going? Oh, it's going into the item hopper for some reason. There we go, that should stop that. But I just put 6 in there, 5 or 6, yeah, that's it, 5 in there, and you end up with 6 oak wood planks. There you go. Does quite a lot. This is an induction smelter, so for example you can make refined iron, so you don't need the blast furnace anymore. So if I was to make bronze, for example, it takes 3 of those and 1 of those, and there you go, 4 bronze ingots, real quick. The pulverizer, so if I was to go broken iron ore, put it in here. There we go. Place it in the pulverizer, and that is feeding the redstone furnace, and it's adding the iron ingots, it's putting the iron ingots into the trunk. So what that's doing, the magma crucible, you can put all sorts of fluids and stuff in there that will make fluids, and also the fluid transposer, you can transpose it to buckets or fill it, empty buckets, fill buckets for fluids and stuff like that, which we'll be using for other recipes later on in the game. But those are the sort of 5 or 6 machines that we'll be using quite often. You don't have to have the sawmill, but I use it because I love it. It's great. All good machines. And there's another machine that I tend to use as well. I'm trying to remember the name of it. Thermal expansion. Igneous extruder. And that is basically, you don't need power for this thing, but you can create obsidian fairly quickly if you put like a water tank on one side and a lava tank on the other, so I could use that here if I so wished, or extend this line of lava and use it on the other side. Just put some water in and it will make obsidian fairly quickly. All well and good, and I think that's it for this episode. As I say, I've been fairly busy getting things together. Been making a few more redstone chipsets, iron chipsets, been making some iron plates and stuff. You're going to be needing a lot of iron plates, lead plates, for all the machines and for all of the stuff that you're going to be using later on. Also been upgrading all these chests to gold chests, making them bigger. And it looks like pretty sharply I'll be setting up some sort of storage system for it as well. Okie dokie. That is it for this episode. As I say, thanks for watching the real episode 10, and I'll see you in the next episode. Thank you very much for watching. Bye bye.